Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you are here today. I hope that the quarantine social distancing life is treating you well. I hope that your assignments are getting done, that you are not procrastinating. If you're watching this video right now because you're procrastinating about something, put it down, watch it later, get done what you need to get done. You know who you are. Anyways, since this whole social distancing thing, I've been wanting to start getting more creative with my eyeshadow looks. And so I was looking through some of my palettes and I saw the bling, and I saw this palette that I got over a year ago and I've only used it like one time. So we're putting this to use today. This is the Jaclyn Hill collaboration with Morphe and it's the Bling Boss palette. So it's the one with all the fun purple shades in it. So it's really cool and I'm excited to use it today. I tried my best to wear some purple, got like a purple-ish shirt on, my like purple scrunchie. I just, you know, try to do my best. But anyways, if you guys are interested to see the look that we get out of this palette, just keep on watching. Let me zoom you guys in. Focus, focus, focus. Yes. Okay. All right, we are getting started with priming our eyes. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. We're just gonna blend that on in like we always do. All right, now we're going in with our Rimmel Stay Matte Powder just to get those eyes nice and set. And now Christian is going to interrupt me in 3, 2, 1. Yes, darling.
Hello.
What's up?
I am coming home for a second because I got a sandwich for you.
No way!
Yeah, I got an extra sandwich for you.
You're awesome.
Yep.
You know what's funny?
Yeah, I know that.
You know what's funny?
What?
You're making it in my video right now as I'm doing my eyeshadow.
Woo! Awesome.
All right, well, I'll see you soon.
Okay, remember to be yourself.
I am.
Yee!
I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
So if you guys couldn't hear that phone call just now, that was my husband, and he took a student to Chick-fil-A through the drive-thru, and he's got me a sandwich. So he's gonna bring me a Chick-fil-A sandwich, so I'm so excited. All right, back to the video. All right, priorities. We are going to be mixing that shade and just blending it out before it is sandwich time.
Hi. I can't show the bags. Copy.
No, it's not.
Hi.
You're wearing a NASA hoodie.
Yeah, because I work for the spaceship. I work for America Spacing. America Space.
What does NASA stand for?
The Space Force. I work for American Space Force.
You got me a sandwich?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna eat lunch real fast.
This is where it's
You
at.
can have the rest of this.
Thank you. I love you. Best husband ever. All right, I ate my sandwich and it was delicious. And now back to our regularly scheduled programming. All right, we are going in with the shade Mystic. This took a while. This was a lot of blending. This was a lot of going back in with it just to make sure that it was still nice and vibrant. So you're gonna see I'm gonna go back in and blend a few different times just because I wanted it to be really intense. And now I'm just taking a tissue. I did this in my last video, but Christian didn't quite get what I was trying to do. I'm going in with the shade Rockstar now, by the way. And I was just trying to create kind of a cat eye effect with the tissue. But anyways, in the next eye that I do, I combine those two shades rather than just doing one and then the other. But I'm just taking those two shades and putting them in my outer corner. And then I'm gonna take my pinky and go in with the shade Pizzazz. This is like a really fun red sparkly shade. And then I'm going in with the shade Ballsy. Listen, I don't come up with the names, so don't get mad at me. All right, to top it off, we're going in with Bling to create kind of a shimmer ombre effect, and I'm just going in and doing the same thing in the other eye, except for this time I just combine those two shades rather than doing one and then the other, and just lots and lots of blending. And then we're just taking our tissue to create that very sharp edge, as you can see. Just makes things look nice and clean. And then the same shades, we're just doing the exact same thing. Shimmer ombre effect. At first I wasn't sure about this, but I thought it turned out really cool in the end. And that's what it looks like so far. And now we're just going in with our eyeliner. You guys know me, the eyeliner queen. Gotta make those wings nice and sharp. You guys have seen me do this a million times, so I'm not going to explain it because. All right, and so now I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes. And then I'm going in with my Maybelline Great Lash Mascara and just doing my little zigzag way of mascara that you guys know and love. Well, I don't know if you love it, but I do. Okay, so 1 second, I'm gonna go back and do the rest of my face, and then I'll come back and finish up my eyes. Okay, so now I'm taking this highlighter and I'm just putting it in my brow bone just to highlight that area, and then I'm going back in with Rockstar underneath my eyes just to finish up the purpleness of the look. And then I'm just going back in with the shade, oh goodness, I can't remember what it's called, Bling Bling. And then I'm going in my inner corners with it, and then my brow bone as well. And then I'm just finishing it up with some bottom mascara. And then I am taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo. I'm just combining the two shades to fill in my brows, just because we know you can't do a look this dramatic and not fill in your brows. Just got to do it. Okay, and that is the finished eye look. I loved the way that this look turned out, and I got so many compliments from it. And when I say so many, I mean 3, because I got compliments from my husband and my sister-in-law because they live with me, and my sister because I FaceTimed her. But anyways, I really love the way that it turned out, and I had lots of fun. So here is my outro. All right, so as you guys just saw, that was the final look. I loved how this look turned out. At first I wasn't sure when I was adding in all those colors on the lid, but in the end I really loved the way that it turned out. Super fun, got to play around with a bunch of the colors. I really like this palette. It is very, very pigmented. It really didn't take much at all to get any of the shades on my eyes. All of the shimmer shades I used dry. I didn't wet my finger or anything like that. So I'm very impressed, and I love the way that this look turned out. So I hope that you guys try this at home. If you do, you can tag me on social media so that I can see it and see how it turned out. Also, if any of you guys are curious about any of the products that I used on my face today, they are always in the description box below. But other than that, if you guys would like to receive some encouragement and prayer, just stick around with me for a few extra minutes. All right, so the other day I was reading Ephesians 5 because we're kind of going through that with some of our daily devotions right now with the students. And so something that stuck out to me, and it was just part of a verse. It was part of verse 16, and it's talking about making the most of every opportunity. And so I know that like within the context of the message, that's not what the entire paragraph is talking about, but just that phrase, making the most of every opportunity, really, really stuck out to me, because in these times, I've seen just a lot of posts of people just saying how much they hate being inside, and how much they hate being quarantined, and how they're bored and all that stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I've been there too. I'm an extrovert, so right now it's really hard for me to keep myself entertained because I need people. I recharge around people. So trust me, I get it. I'm not judging anybody for what you post on the internet, because that's totally up to you. But what I do want to encourage you with today is to make the most out of every opportunity that you receive every single day, because we're living in a time right now where it can be very easy to get caught up in the complaints and the stir craziness of everyone online. So let's try to take the most out of this opportunity, this time where we're all quarantined, and be positive, be sending messages of encouragement to people that you know might be struggling, because not everybody who's being quarantined right now is just doing it so that they don't get the virus. Some people are being quarantined because they have the virus, or they're being quarantined because they have pre-existing health conditions, so that they're taking that extra step of precaution. So if you know somebody that has a health condition, or you know somebody that's just not feeling well right now, or even if you know somebody who's just struggling trying to homeschool their kids right now and all that stuff, reach out to them, post positive things on the internet about what you're doing to enjoy this time of quarantine, post things about the things that you're learning during this time. I saw something on the internet today where people are posting pictures of different sceneries, different outdoor sceneries and places that they've been, so that we can kind of spread it around and kind of travel in a sense while we're home. So that's something that's really cool. But yeah, I just encourage you guys to make the most out of every single day that we're in this season of quarantine and social distancing, because don't you want to be able to look back on this season and say that you didn't waste it, and say that you didn't just sit and sulk in your state of quarantine? Don't you want to say that you did something with it, that you used the time to grow, and that you used the time to encourage others and to learn something new? So that is just my challenge to you today. That is my encouragement to you, to make the most out of every opportunity, make the most of every single day in this season. So with that, I'm just gonna pray into that, and let's just go after it. So if you guys would bow your heads with me, that would be awesome. Dear Heavenly Father, I just thank you for this day, and I thank you that I got that reminder yesterday in Ephesians 5 that we are to make the most out of every opportunity, God. That in this time where people are going stir crazy from being inside, and people aren't feeling well, and people are having a rough time with the circumstances, God, I pray that we would take this opportunity to be an encouragement, that we would take this opportunity to be a light to the world, and that we would take this opportunity to show people your love that you pour out on us every single day, that we would not be selfish with our love, but that we would give it freely, we would give encouragement freely, Lord, and that we would be able to bless others in this time. I love you so much, and I just pray that you would bless each and every single person watching, and that you would encourage us and show us ways to encourage others. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, you can always feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to receive encouragement and prayer with every single video, you can always subscribe to my channel as well. I love you guys so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. Bye.